Hello everyone, I'm Sabenin, viewer hozo sihin, subscriber hozo sihin, like hin bola, share bola, chuta comment hoi ta na hin koi hozalin, I'm Sabenin ki patu ka hin sein. Hiti channel yang ki sip tila hi expectation kini bese lo hi na azitu vlog nang tabanga ko biham mitin avet num the hi point na simnai chapang ho biham chong chu serious ta lunglut ta knowledge de ho boin ahin betting ahin ahi wangin expect sangin orang na hi bet ahile response yo hoy mama zingin na iti hi i-share hado ay lawa hile tinayom na na share tates and isero ahizin nung hozo si sunga kipatu pensin chuta zong le aspirin ho hi ahin bi hozo sihin ivet like ibola subscribe bola hila chun kisizing tain but some of you are so kind na ham lunggel thim ta in ay lawa hile na lunggel pa umpa patum na sa anaw hong chun hin phung do na comment section chu beda hila very positive 100% positive hazing na mihim khat ai lawa hila thel khat kiti dem le tia hila dem ne de ki pat lo hena mihim chun ahewanga you all chose to be very kind very supportive very respectful na educated comment in bol hi beda hila ki pa ma zingin and abona ko kasim su ke na respond ko pi lo banga ko kasim su ke and it's very encouraging na ka kitil ko mama zain ke zong mabana he content hoi ta sibding hunggut ding hein at the same time nang honjong tua ta banga hi pan ila zom jingova share hita ta elawa hila subscribe ko silo hila in bol divin ka hintimin chuta le hichi video phachum pe lo tin learner aspirant hilawa ama phachum na ding zong hilo ahi wanga chu share like subscribe hin bol hona no hozo si chunga zong ki patho ka sein aji chu hichi na bol hi ngai lut na zala nanga dinga phachum na hi zong le ngai lut zala na share na bol hi na hichi chu na supportive na ho chunga ki patho ka sein chu ta zong le share hi thasi potin mabana zong i share chen ba chu i community sunga mi tampi na mo ding hin na hichi chu mi tampi na phachum pi che ding hin ila chu mabana zong share hi and thasi potin like share subscribe na let's all do the needful ipan teaching na pumuti chu class ki pat masang ka hin sa hinte okay ipan masangovin note sim di dan hin yu khat hin sa ngating na note sim di dan hi confusing zi thwen ivet phalle bon bona zi dhiam ai lawa hile iti zi dhiam na beginner ho ti dhiam foundation clear nai lo ho in abona kazi dan tabang chet chet ha easy over understanding hi sequence is iwa lewang chu phadina ai wanga na level chu ichan ham khat athun ta hi lewang chu you don't need to write down everything na bona zi ngai po just revision na vet them ding ai lo chi confusing ze be ya revision na bol num ding ho topic ho chu nyo khat ki zi do tin na si chu revision ti phat le khon abang chu na zo zi cho video cha vel bela vet theina a hi wanga chu quick revision hong hi ding phat le chun ema he thia important points po na brief diwang hi di phat le chun note hi angai chi zin na ja chu note ni kisim no ma he de if you're a beginner ne hi lawang imazo si sequence in zuin lang na zi ngap lawa hi le video vel bela na vet ham na hi chu hi ding ai lawa hi le advanced ka sai banga chu beginner ne hi lawa na level chu like advanced foundation na clear ta hi le na hotel lamang chu you don't need to write down zi lawin hidin just revision dan in ve me ben nang na kasai banga confusing building ai lawa hi important na sa ho chu ki zi do ben nang na hi chu new cha hin but not zi dan hi pham ai jong aneke confuse zo met ho bang belong chu ibet a hi le bang chu question pum pi pe ki zi ti ta bang khan na chu not making dan chu ne khat iphat chun pi khole tia ka hin sei he na ai le na pan taw hitin ipat na ding ba het diu khat chu comment a chu ibet a hi le subject verb agreement ba na hi chin bol ai lawa hi le personal zong topic hi chi se umin na ai banga chu topic khat che to ko wang hi abana hi lut lo diu he na cha chu subject verb agreement na hi ile i se je zo si chu se chai diu zo phat le next topic lo diu na cha chu in between topic dang dang i bol lo diu he te chu ka hin se hin tin okay ama sa penin subject verb agreement ise masang win a rule ho quantifiers and say na quantifiers kitia hile atam anom ki seng ho ku cho english at na and some kiti hi emi pa ju them khat kiti cho them khat ti nei cho na ele emi pa jong them khat na lai nai them khat bo them khat na man na ko khabe positive an man cho them khat bo na ti le chun negative na them khat nai na ti ale hun positive hi cho chita banga chu english a jong hi positive negative cho chi countable hi chi uncountable na ele countable chu countable kitile kisim thei uncountable kitile kisim thei lo na khát ni thum dia ki sim the choi khát ni thum dia ki sim the lo na ela to hi countable la hi few ni cho che example la hi bele chun I have few friends ki ti hu chila I have a few friends na ti to ki bang lo cho azi cho I have few friends na ti ya hi le negative na loi them khat bo ka ne ti nei cho a hi wanga I have a few friends na ti ya hi le chun loi them khat ka nei nai na positive sense ele chila nga jong chu uncountable la jong chu little la chu I have little money na ti ya hi le chun sum them khat bo ka ne ti cho negative na ele a little e nan ma hi le I have a little money na ti ya hi le sum them khat ka nei nai positive hit na this is a difference sum hin chila ya the few the little ki ti ya hi le da na hung ma hi le chun tam ham thom ham ki heta lo chu aval cct na hi na the remaining chila ya achai na the few the little na ti ya hi le chun aval cc na ti ni chu tam ham thom ham ki helo na aval cc the remaining ai wanga chu I het diu khat chu alang pia chu the remaining ki ti jong hi positive treatment ki pi a abona chu hilo question te khomong vel in bol phal khon positive treatment pi positive ai la diu ti ni na ele to chu I het theu chu pi ham ti le a het bai na ding chu quantifier few ki ti hi countable la ki mang uncountable la ko little ki mang na ani nia chu meaning chu them khat ti nei chu a hi wanga chu countable few ki ti phal le ki sim thei ho bo ki mang little ki ti phal le ki sim thei lo ha ki mang na ele few chila article a da imacha lo na hi negative article na a little a few ani nia positive na chila the few the little na ti a hi le chun article ja chu positive dia chu he na article lo na chu negative article na a to da na cc chu positive na chu quantifiers he diwa poi mo cheng na okay ama sa pena subject verb agreement rules is a due to rule 1 na uncountable nouns to ai uncountable nouns ki dia ile uncountable ki ti chu kisim thailo khatni thum dia kisim thailo na emi ba chu advice khat advice ni information ni ki ti ji thos na a hi wanga chu english a hi phat le plural form thailo chu uncountable a kisim thailo kha chu ni ki ti thailo chu ji a chu fixed form a am ho hi ti hem den di adang banga khalas video first video pena SESIS lo haba plural kasu sa thailo na advices si thailo information si thailo knowledge si thailo furniture si cho chum thailo hi chi hi fixed form na uncountable nouns si hi ali am ho hin a rule dung ja chu uncountable nouns always take singular verbs ti cho aki sim thailo hi ja chu plural form ga thailo hi chi ja chu am ho hin singular verb la jing na uncountable nouns ki tia hi endless hi bo cho number hi tama tam chu uncountable nouns dim senum a hi wanga chu ho hi exam oriented na exam competitive exam ania chu apoi mo cc na aki ha man diu common cc na iseu ya het diu kha chu abon bona ga het yong hilo chu pau kha chu ta bona ki het helo intin so simji het ngai na ka sei mama chu all about strategy ipi ham apoi mo diu hi het ngai chi ya chu e ho competitive exam adinga apoi mo cc chu hi cheng hi na ele always take singular verbs ati to het thim na di win example khan kila le furniture kiti bang vel hi classroom khat a furniture ni tia hi le bench kuma desk tam pi bu na ele hi cho ko to bang vel in classroom khat a hin furniture hi bench te ta the benches or desk zakhat lang adim sen le furniture hi to na sungam cho chozo si chula do inlang bench khat ai lawa hi desk khat bo ko jong chun furniture hi tho na chi ja cho uncountable a furniture hi na pa cho khang kim hilawin just number of desks or benches with degrees increase so hi wa cho furniture tho na it's the same chu he thine di ba chozo sila example la thei pen kan se he na chu hindin chuta le work kiti jong he imu kha du cho work plural form poi kiti wa works akiti na jong umji beta works kiti na chui piam works kiti hi parts of speech a noun na jong thaina hi chi khabele noun na ki manga khabele verb a ki mang cho e wanga cho tu hin works teleng no to di tampi ka nei ti di hila chun I have many works in ti lo dis ona azi chu piam works na ti hila na to hi te lo cho na to chu itabangin tam hinang na to di khat bo ne jong le chun work tam pita ne jong le chun work hi tho na to chuna ai wanga ile ipizia works ki mangzi ham ipi khat the works ki mangzi ham ti le tu bang bela chu William Shakespeare's works dute works kiti chu now na mana hile tu hin William Shakespeare's works teleng William Shakespeare's works tilang ipisin ha. William Shakespeare in azi do zo si a writing hita ta collection ima zo si ama na to ho ama creation ho zo si na ama na to do abol do ho zo si ju ki segle hito na I admire his works na tiya hila chun ama creation ama thilbol do ho zo si ho kangai sangi na tiya ana to hello til khat mi khan thila bola a product pa na a creation pa ho hiji hu ki segle hito ti ja chun na to ki ti pa chu athom atam singular plural form am thelo na works na ti phat le it refers to creation na. And then next have verbs to ele hit those na he works hard so to verb form ahum take it na did you confuse lo dio adang sisiwang hi plural form thelo di na abon na hi singular form am so geli so chi choi ho dia rule one hun hin na in mail che ju hi chi athang pia by heart thei hung na by heart thei tho na cho sisi hi in by heart dio rule number 1 uncountable nouns always take singular verbs na. Okay, moving on to rule 2. Rule 2 achu rule hi zat hinebin na a common pahin koi khom hin chale sentence example to innovate du hintin. And the first example sentence example ama sa pen hinebin na. One of the candidate or candidates is or are selected. Say option kan pi subject sa pen candidate idiom is idiom are idiom na. And the hi one of the candidate akitidem ay lawa hila one of the candidates akitidem. One of na tiya hila chun khat na thando hi chona khat na thando a hi ai le chun khat la khat ki thando thelo cho athom pe na jong ni om ngai na hutia hila chun subject candidate khat na thando hi le chun candidate chun ni be hi ngai cho na thando thei ding a chu chi a chu one of the tam le thom le plural hi te ngai candidates na and the next a chu one of the candidates is an ham ke hello chila a chu khat ki thando cho na and who is selected or who are selected koi ham ki thangdo zat ko pia candidates mi zan ham khadum hi chila acho khat bo hi cho ki thangdo cho ti ja cho chila ko e si dina hingke mangbang ki ta cho rule hina huti le one of kiti chu khatla khat ki thangdo thelo e ji acho tam hen lang thom jong le subject chu it should always be plural I le hi wanga cho a verb cho a ki thangdo pa a main subject chu tam pi la izan ham khatla khat bo hi ja chu verb will be subject-verb-agreement na dia chu sila pen hi singular hi ket na. And the next atu each of the person or each of the persons hoi je de each of na tia hi da chun singularize ni ko bol hi cho achang chi uwa mi khat bo chu ma hi da chun one ai lawa hi da just direct subject na mention thei chuna ai wa each ipizia each ki sei khel ham tia hi de mi zan ham khali hi hi chu achang chi uwa singularize na ko bol ti ni hi cho singularize na bol na dinga chu singular sa kha chu singularize na bol thelo cho na chi ja chu chike sa jong hi each of singularize na bol thaya hi the subject to plural hi na each of the persons abana show or shows his interest to hi person su tam hi cho a hi banga chu achang chi uwa na in singularize na bol ta phat a chu a verb jong singular hi ngai na each of the persons shows his interest each of akitia hile subject to plural dating verb to singular hile na ale next atu either of the player or either of the players win or wins either kitile ipiham either neither kiti hil very pham kinai cha han na either natia hile chun khat pen tin hi chuna one of the two thilni la ai lawa hile mi ni la khat pen tin hi cha he du khat chi positive khat pen til positive chuna abale nia bo ki mang the either of them ti ha khat pen na ti ya huti le khat pen ni la na ti ya hi chun subject chun ni ti ni hi chona mi hi me the e lawa hi it can be person or it can be things na chu subject chu ni hi te te ngai ni la khat na sai na hi ja chu chulai hi ni either of na ti ha cha hi plural subject and a verb who ni thu na sei cho ni la a chu khat bo na than to chuna one of khat na than to hi ki ja chu verb chu singular hi ki ngai na hutile either of the players wins na abana cho neither of na tia hile chalai to opposite chi positive ya chi negative form ni la khat pen ki ti cho either ki ti cho neither na ti phat le ni la khat cha jong hilo na none of the two khat cha hilo na tia hila chun akisim thei te lo chula na a he wanga chu ni hin tin none of the neither na tia hila chun thil ni la khat cha hilo chin ni pa hi ka sei banga person hi mai thei things hi mai te ni thil ni thu na sei ja chu plural hi te te ngai a he ma chu khat cha hi lo hi ai le chun om lo chu ki sim the te lo na ja chu verb chu singular hi ki common hi ta chu na neither of the teams plays well na chai ko na he the chu phem ple one of each of either of neither of plural subject in the following followed by singular verbs na common ta he the chilai ka hin by heart do ham I do the knowledge a meaning ako nang het na chu het thim the dan dan even ano hon kizi uvin nang example hong hina kizi uvin nang I het do to one of each of either of neither of akiti po po hele plural subject in the following singular verb in the following na ito chu rule 2 subject verb agreement rule 2 and then next ahi rule 3 na chu piham dia azo azo fix either of neither of nan akiti ahi chu direct singular verb la so na ai banga chila hi subject 1 subject 2 mention hong kipi either are leaders or prime minister subject ni news na chota bang ho ai neither subject 1 subject 2 kipi not only subject 1 subject 2 kipi na but also chai video chun first sentence example of this na first ahi neither subject 1 or subject 2 chai video chun either are leaders the subject 1 ta na abana or the prime minister subject 2 chalai neither he subject 1 they subject 2 not only he subject 1 but also the others subject 2 na chita bang ho hi ahong hi phat lehin rule is you to be ham tile chai mel chi dus na chi seng thum hin rule khala zui dis o rule of proximity rule of proximity ki tile akinai close tine chuna he thedi ba chu match bang bela calculate the approximate value ki ti phale khon exact hi zong le akinai pi tine chu na point a ki himei the na akinai pi chita banga chu grammar round rule of proximity ne ti a hi le chun verb in to hi amnan chu chidung zuya hine ji dinga hile either are leader subject 1 na follow dinga hile chun leader su plural a hi ji chu slai are na man ni chu ahi banga chu the prime minister na bet kit a hile singular kit chu khun na zui dinga hile is na man kit chuna chilta bang hwa chu rule of proximity akinai pp ele to hi verb slai ne hi is or are chu is or are koi to kinai zo the prime minister to kinai zo ham ai do hile are leaders to kinai zo akinai pi chu the prime minister zo che dang hi cho na prime minister to kinai zo ja chu prime minister singular hi ja chu chila hi either are leaders or the prime minister is na ale a second na chu neither he nor they dash making any strategy subject 1 he ne use as well chalai ka sai banga chu he na zui dinga hi le chun is na la de cho they na zui dinga are na la de ma rule to pcm rule of proximity akinai ppt hi le chalai verb he they to kinai zom he to kinai zom they to kinai zom na hi ji chu so neither he nor they are making any strategy na and next ahi not only he but also others chai subject 1 he singular subject 2 plural any a rule dung zia chu akinai pp hutile chilai verb was or where he koi to kinai zom subject 1 to kinai subject 2 to kinai subject 2 to kinai zom na others zia chu where plural na he diu khat chu to hi sentence example chu hi abon a he subject 2 to kinai chu subject 1 to kinai na zong hom ni chu chi hi le athang pia very a common pa a base pa hi na he theni di ba hi dia chu imanu ya so rule 3 ti hi the rule of proximity to pp ham either subject 1 or subject 2 neither subject 1 nor subject 2 not only subject 1 but also subject 2 chu subject verb agreement rule 3 na ap hele tunia ringa rule iseo chan chu hi tan tin na rule hi subject verb agreement hi hele rule hi tam tho he na part 1 part 2 part 3 he to introduction pa chu part 1 him hin tin tunia hi part 2 na ban banai na chi du hin tin consistency wang hung ki maintain ding thau dina thang pia chu weekly a hi weekly a hung ki upload with hin na hi jong le thom cha cha hi in to hi will slow and steady ta chi du na slow but consistent ta chi du rule hi them cha cha ta hi bol du hin na hi ja chu patient du tin alom lama bola tam pi het lo sanga chu na tunia chu rule thum hi tawin na rule thum ma sanga chu quantifiers them khade se na hi cheng chu tunia dinga hu hin tin akit phat le rule for part in a continue du hi tan te e pe le tunia dinga video sim hi chen chu hi tan tin video kit phat le ki mutu tawte